this is the second year running that Paroxysm have been fortunate enough to be at a Day of Clarity. I can't even remember the damn lineup last year.
You weren't here.
Yeah, that's what I can't remember. I'm probably drunk in a gutter somewhere.
This is called My Existence Should Have Come with a Warning Label. My existence should have come with a warning label. I searched everywhere for my warning label, but all I found were bruises holding my joints loosely together with frayed parts of my sadness. And you cried as you patched me back together for the 17th time that week. And you said to me, your existence should have come with a warning label. As the determined mayhem I live in becomes a tangle of chaotic sentences I never finished, a shambles of emotions I never unravelled. My body lingers lost in a flux between pain and numbness, and I climb the walls to get higher, frantically fighting to escape from myself. My existence should have come with a warning label. And the constant sting of blood tests to my bruised and swollen limbs become as gentle as gunfire in a library, a cricket bat to the head, a sledgehammer to a watermelon, a vacuum to a rainbow. My existence should have come with a warning label. My youth has become a lost song lyric, thought of in my sleep yet never written down. My body now a discarded cigarette packet drowns in a cesspit of regret as I watch the best years of my life float away down a sea of wasted opportunities. And as the ache of my limbs drag my weary shell around, my parents shake their heads and sigh. Your existence should have come with a warning label. And in the movies they make it look so cool. Yeah, but my reality doesn't come with a loop-rigged vacuum track and a dark pair of sunglasses. It comes with a relentless clawing at my emotions, a destructive jumble of violently raw nerve endings, a titanium spine, and a lifetime of addiction. And as my finances become lost to an endless supply of medication bills, I can't help but feel as though my existence should have come with a warning label. And in this tormented wilderness, my intellect fights for survival, and all my nightmares come to make perfect sense, and the silence is deafening, but the noise is serene. And here, well, the drugs are free, but the price you pay for the stay is more than you are willing to let go of. And though I never usually talk about my sickness with others, today, I couldn't help but feel as though my existence should come with a fucking warning label.
Hey, kid! Yeah, you, the one with the broken bad t-shirt, the Sons of Anarchy back patch, the full sleeve trust fund tattoos, and every episode of Underbelly on DVD. You've actually ridden a bike, other than your Melbourne star. Ever smoked pot or taken meth? Hell, you even old enough to be in this fucking bar? Hey, kid! Yeah, you, the outlaw. Tell me, ever heard anyone? I mean, really heard them. Not a crippled nipple or Chinese burns, but seriously hurt them. Physically, mentally, killed a man maybe. Hey, you, tattooed ego trooper! Do they actually mean anything, those pictures? Or they're just there to impress your mates and they get up the shops, who still ignores you anyway? I mean, did you ever cross the fucking equator or work the docks? Ever stare down a loaded shotgun, back your mates up in a bar fight with a broken bottle or a knife? Hell, you ever broke more than wind? I think of the men I knew, the men no longer here, the ones who did earn those rights, who faced down loaded guns, who fought hard, who drank hard, who sat listening to the choppers and shook with fear, the men I grew up with. The men no longer here because the lives they led to get those scars, those stories, those pictures have taken their toll. And then I look at you. Consumer outlaw, credit card villain, TV addict, spoon-fed your rebellion, hyped up, paid for, and already dead in spirit, if not in body. I tell you what, kid. When you've killed a man you love, watched him fade away like those old tattoos on his arms, when you've done that, then come up here and show me your pretty pictures, and I'll show you my scars.
Stop
ceramic shrines, but the girls in those pictures, they have personal trainers, an airbrush, and 2 dead eyes. Women are not made of smoke and frail bed frames. We do not need to collapse into ourselves to be beautiful. Dear Cosmopolitan, last July you published How to Kiss a Girl in a Bar and Win Free Drinks. You sound like my mother. When I told her I was gay, she said, "You just haven't met the right man yet." Her voice hit the same syllables as every boy that ever whispered, "Just let me, you'll like it." Dear Cosmopolitan, why don't you ever write about politics? Young women can vote. It's like 1902 never happened. Dear Cosmopolitan, we don't need to find love on our holiday on the train before 30 with the lights left on. Women are not defined by their partners. When they're taught the most interesting thing about them is somebody else, that's when their chest becomes a train tunnel they can never reach the end of. Dear Cosmopolitan, if you are a beauty magazine, why do you make me feel so ugly? Now I spend a subscription price on wine bottles and dessert. I don't ever wear black. You say it's slimming, but I think it feels like disappearing into dark corners, and that is something I've never been good at. You teach women how to fold themselves into the missing parts of men, but we are more than question marks, and we will not let the way you halved our bodies ever make us feel ashamed of being whole. Thanks.
When the ordeal is finally over, I stare up at the ceiling and wonder if I should be thankful that I'm still alive. The back of my head is tender and throbbing where I slammed it against the floor. Other than the screaming, it was the only eloquent way to express my body's atavistic protest at this outrage, the only way I could try to distract myself from the searing agony. Can't say help much on that front. The cheap carpet beneath me is sodden with my blood. From the waist down, it's like it exploded down there. Sure feels like it. Raw, carved out, ruined. I can't imagine ever letting another man touch me there again after this, or his face, even if I did, when he sees what's been done to me. And during that doing, I screamed like a wounded goat being dragged to the chopping block. The walls in this no-tell motel are so thin, I bet everyone in the place heard me. But no one came to see, came to stop what it was doing to me. They've got problems of their own, to be sure, but how could you close your ears to the anguish racket I was kicking up? Didn't they know I was dying? This is the modern world, folks. You people, you just don't want to know. Got a feeling you're going to regret that. Oh, how did I ever end up here, feeling like he's thrust his hand all the way up into me and ripped my heart out from the inside? Guess it's not too hard to work out if you go back over the months and end up at that one and same night that cliche alert changed everything. I sure as hell knew it was coming. That's why I checked in here, well out of the way where no one I know or care about can be affected. I thought it was something I'd have to face alone. Well, I was half right. Slowly, so slowly, I get my elbows under me and start rising my back up off the floor. I keep seeing a vision of my guts sliding out the torn end of my body, slopping all over the carpet. That doesn't happen, but once I'm propped up, I get a good look at the situation between my legs. He's still there, of course, slicked with my blood and panting with the exertion of this nightmare he's forced upon me. As if he knows he's being watched, he manages to lift his head from my red speckled thigh. He bares his teeth, his eyelids open. Oh God, he has 4 eyes. They blink in succession, crossways, as a hypnotic rhythm to watch, kind of like he's expressing his pulse with the movement of his eyelids. Oh God. But I can't say I didn't know this was coming. Only one thing I can do, got to finish this. I heave my upper body forward, get one hand under me to prop me up, and I pull him to me, and I shove my face forward, and I feel wet flesh give beneath my teeth. I bite hard, and heat explodes in my mouth, and he kicks out in a fright and pain, once, twice, before accepting that this is what happens now. This is how the nightmare ends. He goes still. When it's done, I spit out a mouthful of crimson and skin, and with the umbilical cord severed, I rest him on my breast and I start licking my own blood off his face, and his eyes blink rapidly out of order like he's in raptures, and I am too. You know, he looks just like his father.
It's a girl. The first 3 words I ever heard set to take my existence, and I defied them. See, I'm the proud son my father will never have, and the disappointing daughter my mother had never anticipated. From day one, I was suppressed into a box, one that those closest to me will never see outside of, and I was never prepared for the moment when I realized I want another box to tick from. One for maybe I'm still learning, or maybe there's just more to it than that. I was always taught that women were to grow hair on their heads and not on their bodies, so I grew inwards. Hunching. Tugging down on my pants, festering a paradox that keeps my chest bound to secrecy. A weakening force holding me down, one that not even gravity can compete with. Afraid to really be seen. To recognize that I am not one nor the other, but I am fluid. And like you, I am made of the same atoms, I feel the same things. Though my mind may not correlate to my frame, I'm reluctant to feel so uncomfortable that you feel so uncomfortable that I feel so comfortable in my own skin. Am I at fault to let the words of the majority bruise my integrity? Why is it so frequent that when I'm addressed it's followed by the words, I'm sorry, I thought you were, Don't apologize for my demeanor. This is no accident. See, our bodies are all masterpieces, continuously being perfected from the palette of our eyes to the tone of our skin. And who's to define art? We are all objective. Thanks, guys.